this module, you're going to learn more sums on factorization method, right? So let us take up the sums. Solve the following quadratic equations by factorization method. The first question of this module is x square minus x minus 132 is equal to 0. Can you see what is the difference in this sum and the sums we saw in the previous module? The sums we saw in the previous module, the last sign was plus, right? Here the last sign is what? Minus. So that is the difference. There is no other difference. So let us go ahead with this sum. So x square minus x minus 132 is equal to 0. The question is solving by factorization, right? And in all factorization problems I have told you, keep 0 on the right side. It is 0 on the right side. This equation x square minus x minus 132 is equal to 0 is in the standard form, yes or no? That means there are 3 terms on the left side, and solving by factorization means factorize by splitting the middle term. And what is the process for splitting the middle term? Find the product of the third number and the first number. The third number is 132 and the first number, nothing is there, means it is 1. 132 ones are is 132. Now what we have to do? Get 2 factors of 132 in such a way. In what way? Look at the last sign. Last sign is minus. In the previous module the last sign was plus. Plus means adding. Here the last sign is minus. Minus means what you have to do? Subtract. So get 2 factors of 132 in such a way that by subtracting the factors we get the middle number. And what is the middle number? Middle number, nothing is there, means what? 1. Right? So get 2 factors of 132. By subtracting the 2 factors you should get 1. The first and simple factor is 1 into 132 is 132. But 132 and 1, if you subtract, will you get 1? No. So let us go for the next factor. The next factor is, suppose we say 12 into 11 is 132. And 12 and 11, when you subtract, will you get that 1? Yes. Yes. So what are the factors? 12 and 11 are the factors. Now signs to be given to both the factors. What sign to be given? When the last sign is minus, remember, give the middle sign only to the bigger factor and opposite sign to the smaller factor. So what is the middle sign? Middle sign is minus. Give it to the bigger factor, so it becomes minus 12, and opposite sign to the smaller factor means it becomes plus 11. Right? Now write these 2 factors in the question. So what we get is x square minus 12x plus 11x minus 132 is equal to 0. Now let us take out common from the first 2 and the next 2. From the first 2 you can take out x common. What stays inside the bracket is x minus 12. Whatever is the sign of the third term, that sign also goes out. From the next 2 we can take out plus 11, and what stays inside the bracket is x minus 12 is equal to 0. Now in this line x minus 12 is getting repeated, so that goes out common. X minus 12 into x plus 11 is equal to 0. So x minus 12 is equal to 0, or x plus 11 is equal to 0, x is equal to 12, or x is equal to minus 11. And we can write the final answer. The roots of the given quadratic equations are 12 and minus 11. Right. Let's take up the next question. The next question is this: 8x square minus 22x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now this equation 8x square minus 22x minus 21 is equal to 0 is in the standard form, right? So it has got 3 terms. 3 terms means you have to factorize this, factorizing by splitting the middle term. Middle term is 22. And what is the procedure to factorize by splitting the middle term? Multiply the third number and the first number. Third number is 21, first number is 8. Multiply both of them. 21 and 8. You can multiply and then factorize, or without multiplying also we can factorize. I am keeping 8 and 21 side by side. Okay. So 8, if you factorize 8 into 21 gives you 168. You can do prime factorization, or 8 and 21 we have written side by side. Let us factorize 8. 8 can be factorized as 2 into 2 into 2, and 21 could be factorized as 3 into 7, right? If you take 8 into 21, 168, and then do prime factorization, again you will get the same numbers only. You will get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. This is what you are going to get. So I am not multiplying, writing 8 and 21 side by side, and I am splitting 8 as 2 into 2 into 2 and 21 as 3 into 7. Now if you see this here, the biggest number is 7. Can you see that? The biggest number. So make 2 groups of all factors. Take the biggest number as one group, 7 as one group, all the others, remaining all the others as a second group. So this becomes your second group. So 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, 8 into 3, 24 is one factor, 7 is another factor. 24 sevens is 168, no question about it. But 24 and 7, if you subtract, will you get a 22? So 24 and 7, you will not get 22, correct? So this factors is not possible. Let's go to the next. 7 we will keep it as one group, and take the biggest number and one of the smallest number as one group. So 7 and 2 as one group and the remaining numbers as the second group, right? So 7, 2s is 14, and the remaining numbers when you multiply, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. 14 12s are 168, but 14 and 12 when you subtract, you are not going to get 22. Let us take one more number with the bigger number. Take the biggest number and two of the smaller numbers as one group. So 7 and two of the smaller numbers means 2 into 2 as one group. So 7 2s are 14, 2s are 28 becomes one group, and the remaining numbers become the second group. So 28 is one group, 2 3s are 6 becomes the second group. 28 and 6 when you subtract, you will get 22 as required. Yes or no? Right? So what are the factors? 28 and 6 are the factors. Now signs to be given to the factors. What sign is to be given? When the last sign is minus, okay, the middle sign goes to the bigger factor and opposite sign to the smaller factor. The middle sign is minus, goes to the bigger factor, and opposite sign goes to the smaller factor, plus 6. So what we get is 8x square minus 28x plus 6x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now let us take common from the first two. So 4x goes common, what stays inside the bracket is 2x minus 7. Whatever is the sign of the third term, that sign goes out, plus 3 goes out common, what stays inside the bracket is 2x minus 7 is equal to 0. So now in this line 2x minus 7 is common, so 2x minus 7 goes out common, into 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x minus 7 is equal to 0, or 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. What we get is x is equal to 7 upon 2, or x is equal to minus 3 upon 4. Then we can write the final answer. The roots of the given quadratic equation are 7 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 4. Right? Thank you.